Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to bring you your Scorpio video for November. Happy birthday, Scorpio, by the way. And I've done another combo thing this month. Here, let me pull down the camera just a wee bit more. There, now you can see all the cards. I'll move them down. I'll move them down. I was going to say up, but everything's opposite in this camera. So, Scorpio, right now we're in between the two eclipses, the doorway, the gateway. And whether you want to or not, and it's good to want to, is we're going to give something up, let something go, end something, walk away from something that it doesn't, it's not, as they use the term no longer serves us, but I like to say it doesn't fit in our picture anymore. We have a different picture, a different view, a different idea, a different plan, or maybe the picture's the same, and we've changed, but it doesn't fit anymore. And this could be your job, your relationship, where you're living, all kinds of things, what you believe in, even. And so when you go through this doorway, like I said, you're leaving something behind. When you close that door, you can't go back through. You can only go forward. And a lot of times this image is a long road before you. You can't exactly see where it goes, where it ends up, but you just know that you would want to restart, or make a new start in this direction. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily know where this road is going yet, and you may need some time in between here and there to kind of go within, get to know yourself, what you want now, rediscover some things, spend some time with you. Okay, connect with yourself. Now, it's really cool because your cards reflect this strongly, Scorpio. The very first card you begin with in your recent past is the World. And the World is about a chapter in life. And this is a big deal. This is a big thing in your life. It isn't just every day, oh, I'm calling in sick today. It's I'm leaving this field of work and I'm going to become this now, or I'm moving to that town and getting out of this town or that country. I don't know, but it's a big shift in your life, okay? And so you realize that you've come to an end in this chapter, okay? And it's time to move on. And you also have the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is ascension. It's when we grow up a little more. We realize things about ourselves. And it's the end of repeating a pattern that we keep repeating and not learning. And how come I find myself back here again at the same problem? But this time you learn it. This is the time, because you're coming out of the cave in more the ways than one. Like, we're coming out of the cave, we're starting to connect with other people now. And this is when we're realizing, more of what we want now, but we're more centered with ourselves, right? We understand ourselves a little bit better, or we're going to, okay? And I like that I kind of said, that open road is before you now. And that's what it is. So now you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, I like to talk about her in the upright first. So, because for some of you, this might reflect in the upright because this is you, Scorpio. And for some of you, it may reflect in the reverse. Okay, so in the upright, this is someone who wants to connect. She wants relationship, wants friends, wants connection, and doesn't like to be alone, really. She wants to be with people. She's, or he, because this could be a he too, is a nurturing soul, and is open to love and relationships right now, very open and overflowing with emotion, right? But this, for some of you, the reverse could be the case where you're going within a little bit, when the because sometimes we do. A lot of times we'll give our energy out, and our instinct will tell us, oh, get out there and don't just sit at home and be bored. But it might actually be the right time for you to connect with yourself a little bit more. And this is spending time with yourself. It could be walks, it could be writing, it could be playing guitar, singing. I don't know what it is, but you're connecting more with you, instead of, like, I think you already have connections, friends, people that love you, um but you're going inward now because there's something that you're going through, Scorpio, and it's a big transition for you, okay? And it's going to change you. It's going to change you. It is changing you, okay? I forgot to say that what jumped out for you, the underlying energy, is a feeling of competition in a way. The Five of Rods, a lot of times, is competition and feeling like we have to prove ourselves, okay? But what I like in this particular Five of Wands is this person, the guy in the red vest there sitting on the bench with his kitty cat, and it's just a little kitten, too, and vulnerable little kitten. And this person, all they have is themselves and the kitten showing up to arm wrestle this person, and they've been challenged to an arm wrestle over something, perhaps the girl, who knows. And the fellow on the other side of the table has lots of support, his friends and family and co-workers, and everyone's showing up and rooting for him. He's got a lot of support there. But don't underestimate the fellow that it looks vulnerable, but could really prove themselves this day. But the point is, whether he wins or loses doesn't matter. He showed up. He showed up, and was ready to face the challenge, win or lose, right? And this makes us vulnerable. We compete and we want to prove ourselves that we can do something, even if we don't do it better than everybody else. So there's some sort of expansion going on here. I also feel a lot in this Five of Rods that you're not out to prove, in some ways, not out to prove that you're any better than anybody else. That's not what you're proving here. You're proving your ability to face things on your own. Okay, and this kind of goes with this Queen of Cups in reverse, because you're facing things on your own here in this card. That other guy has everybody, his wife and his brothers and sisters and everybody, and you can face this, and you're doing it on your own. You do feel vulnerable, you do feel afraid, but you're showing up anyway. You got to be proud of yourself for that. I got to tell you, because it's hard to do. Go there and face everybody, So, and then in the and what's also interesting is in your cartomancy, because I have cartomancy here as well. And cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. So in your cartomancy, what jumped out while I was shuffling those cards is Queen of Clubs, Five of Clubs, and then the Queen of Hearts. So 5 in between these two queens, 5 here. And so the one queen, and this could be two guys, a guy and a girl, two girls. The sex doesn't matter here. It's the energy. And so the Queen of Clubs is a brown or hazel-eyed person, feminine energy. This person is expansive. They have a lot of great ideas. They're very resourceful. They like to take something and do something, take action on it, you know. And they also are seen as the friend. Okay, so this is someone you consider a friend, which means that you probably trust this person. Okay, and the Queen of Hearts is usually a blue eyed person, feminine energy. And this person is very nurturing, you know, they will support you and console you and understand when others won't. It's very motherly energy, the mother. But she's also seen as the heart's desire, someone we're very attracted to, usually good looking and sweet and fun and just, you know, it does has a knack for doing things, you know, just doing them well. Very attractive person, this is in many ways. But what's between them is this Five of Clubs, and this is growth, okay? It's also competition, and the five reminds me also of the body, okay? Of our five appendages, and so there could be something to do with the health growth in your health or improvement in your health, because this five is a growth card. Is you're there something is going to expand and grow here. And I think it could be a working relationship you have with this person. I'm not sure whether you're the hazel-eyed or the blue-eyed person, or the friend or the attractive person. I feel like this is a friendship, to tell you the truth. It's more of a friendship, sisters, brothers, co-workers perhaps, or perhaps you guys are growing an idea together and you're going to collaborate and work on this. But this is that five. Where's five? Okay. The five is a growth card. So this isn't a go nowhere card. This is expanding something that you feel is solid. Okay? You feel is solid. Interesting. So, in your present position here in the tarot, we're going back and forth, all right? Keep up, keep up. So, two threes and the King of Rods. First is the Three of Swords and then the Three of Rods, and these are both in reverse. I never used to do reverses, but I started to because I think it can really apply to the situation. I think there was heartbreak in your past. I think you felt deceived, lied to, stabbed in the back in some way by someone, okay? Could have been the King of Rods, all right? And, but the thing is you're not hurt by this anymore. I think that you could be kind of over it, and you could have been looking to grow something out of this in the past, okay? But I don't think so. And you also could have been looking out there in the world for your answers, you know, somewhere out there, I've got anywhere but here kind of thing. And you're looking out there in the world for your answers, but I think the answers you seek are right here. They're right here. And you want to look everywhere else. I don't want to look there, you know. I've done enough internal work, but you haven't. And there's something, because this is where you're formulating what you actually want. I think before you might have wanted to escape, you might have wanted distraction, you might have wanted, you know, Calgon, take me away kind of thing, you know, and you wanted action, right? But remember I said before, sometimes when we seek escape, when we want to run, we want to be rescued or hide, is exactly when we should be going within. We should be stopping, pausing, and going within and thinking, why do I feel so panicked? Why? What really irks me about this? You know, well, why does it irk me? Well, why do I feel that? Well, why? You know, and just keep going, why, till you get down to the root. And then think, well, how do I feel better about that? Or, you know, get it out of your system or whatever. But I feel like you again needed to kind of just stop in a way. You know what I mean? Um, the, it says that there's a possibility that you could travel, you could, like, you're seeking far off land, say, so you could be getting ready to go somewhere. Um, the King of Rods could be at this place. The King of Rods is traditionally, like, I see the king usually as Aries, okay? Aries energy. Aries is the leader. Aries devises the plan and leads everybody into usually victory. You know, they're very victorious. This person is action oriented. They know what they're doing. They can see the vision, you know, further down. They know a lot about business and how to get people moving, inspired, all that sort of thing. This person is, but I also think this person is looking to the past, okay? The actions of the past, or what they're looking back. And so this is some of your energy too, Scorpio? But I feel like I kind of feel like you might have your back to this person, and not that you feel the hurt anymore, or resentment or something that you were feeling before, the pain and stuff. But I don't think you want to move forward with this person anymore, whether they're friend, relationship, however it is. This King of Rods, I have a feeling you don't want to move forward with this person, okay? And for some reason, um, anyway, you've realized something, you've had your aha moment here, and I don't think you know exactly where your future lies, but I think that you've learned a lesson from whatever's happened. Okay, so in the future, you have the Four of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. Isn't this funny? You have a lot of repeating cards here. Two queens, two fours, two threes. It's stronger, you know, and I'm telling you, with threes, we're ready to act. She's ready to leave. So is he. You know, they're ready to leave. They want to go somewhere, right? And it's in opposite directions too. They're looking in opposite directions. Maybe perhaps how they see the situation, but where they're going now in the future are different ways. Like I said, the picture isn't the same anymore, kind of thing, eh? Is what you might realize. I also feel you're going to come out of this thing that you could have been in, where you could have been in this sort of zone of emotion where you felt very dissatisfied with what's been going on in your life. I'm not sure for how long, whether it's been a year, maybe 5 years, I don't know. Could be 4 years maybe, okay? Could be 4 months or 4 years, let's say, all right? And there's some sort of there was dissatisfaction, okay? There was also, could have been depression, there could have been mental health issues, there could have been health issues even, or where you just were in all the time, you never really went out, you didn't socialize, you kind of went into your world in a way, okay? And I feel like you're going to do this again, all right? You're going to, like I think that you're still going to be social, you're still going to see friends, you're still going to go out to things, but you're not going to try and fill all your time up with that. At times, you're going to take, because you're getting in touch with yourself here, Scorpio, in some way, okay? And you're thinking, what does Scorpio want? Not about pleasing that person, not about pleasing my kids, not about the needs and also the regrets of the past. what is my picture here? What is my picture? Okay? Because you're getting ready to step out, but you need to spend some time within first. Okay? So I think I've made that clear. The High Priestess says that you're trusting yourself a lot more. Okay? And, you know, also it says there may be things that there's a time and a place to reveal what you know. I think it's you that knows the secret or the information, and you're not ready or willing to reveal it at this time. You could keep it to yourself. And there's a reason for it. You know, there's a time and a place for everything. And because I don't think there's a secret from you necessarily. I think it's more your, you know, when people, or I don't know if it's people asking you or wanting to know what you're doing or what your plan is, because they can see you end at that. You close that door. And I think that you have an idea, but you're not revealing the whole thing yet, okay? And there, you have your reasons for that. So, I did this a little different. I keep doing that every month. I'm so random. I'm so Sagittarius. I'm here, I'm there, I'm there, I'm there, I'm there. You know? So this time when I shuffled, I cut the deck and I picked a pile, okay? And this pile I'm going to break into groups of 3. But I took a peek at it before I started the video, and ooh-wee, all right? So I want to take note that in your tarot, your very first card was the World card, and that's the door closing, okay? You're done with that, whatever that is for you, okay? And in these cartomancy cards, the playing cards, you have all 4 aces, all 4 of them, okay? So a lot of new beginnings here for you, all right? The very first card is the Ace of Diamonds, okay? So this is, usually I see the Ace of Diamonds as communication of some sort, usually in letter form. You've gotten a document, a contract. Could have to do with money too, and it could not, it could be news that worries you. It worries you and you're trying to, you could be trying to debate it or figure out, like negotiate something about it, okay? This letter or news or information you get, okay? And it's regarding money, and like I said, it kind of worries you and you're perhaps negotiating with them about it, whoever them is. The next pile is news as well. You know, this could be the postman here. There is a loss here, okay? And it's going to make you take a step back. This also could be financial, okay? You may have owed something because it looks like you're paying, like there's a loss. Oops. It's the financial card. And you could take a step back financially, okay? This isn't going to set you back forever. Don't you worry. This is just a bump in the road, okay? Your next pile is your next ace again, okay? So I think there's going to be some sort of opportunity. You could hear about a job, apply for a job, and it could be through a friend or where a friend works, someone you know. They say, hey, Sam or Julie, there's a position coming up, they're posting it, and it da la la la. It could be your dream job, something you really want, okay? Or it could lead, like it could be with the company you want to work for. It's not the job you want, but it could lead to that. It's the step to your wish, All right. I feel like there's an opportunity coming for you through a friend. It could be this, one of these queens here. Okay. This could be a new development. Oops. Hold on a second, Rooney. Ah, there we go. This could be a new development with one of these queens here, because there's growth happening, opportunity, I feel, either from one to another or together between the two of you, because it talks about possible collaboration here too. Um, so this is something that you get excited about. Um, Sometimes I see this as something about the home, a friend coming home, or a young person coming home. Um, and there's something about this that makes you happy, okay? All right. The next days, you have the Nine of Clubs, Five of Diamonds, and the Ace of Hearts. Um, so this is at the work site. All right, again, there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity for you to make more money at work. I'm figuring there's some sort of and also you might work from home. I'm wondering if you work from home, but this is an opportunity for you to make more money, growth in your finances, okay? Or maybe there's some sort of uh, home business opportunity for you, and you could it's a good way to make money. But I see your finances growing around the work site, okay? And this is really pleases you, really happy. I also feel like there could be a new relationship, or you could meet someone that I just feel like you're becoming more open to, and doing it in a natural way. This is going to unfold. It's not manipulated like through websites and stuff like that. This is some sort of natural meeting, I feel like, okay? You also have the Six of Hearts, the Ace of Spades, and the Jack of Spades. um, so something starts out really good here. There's a relationship that starts out really good, and it kind of leaps forward. There's good steps being taken here, or there were good steps being taken here. But that comes to an absolute halt. All right. There's something ending here, and there's some sort of trouble from this ending. Could be with a young person, doesn't have to be. It could be troubling news, okay? Um, hmm. I feel like a possible relationship is ending. Perhaps I feel like it's someone that you were kind of teetering with. You could have been very supportive to each other through difficult times. And I feel like they could be either getting into trouble, getting involved with someone who's in trouble. It's a tricky situation. I'm not sure you want to be involved in it. So I think you might get a little distance, because right now you're really focusing on your energy. You know what I mean? I think you do a lot of helping and supporting and being wonderful friend and parent, and all that co-worker to people. But there's time when um uh, 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 you're backing away from the fire, basically, okay? this, you, whatever exit you're making, um, there is, I think it's because of something you might hear, or find out or something like that. Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. You have a lot of good things happening for you, every door opening. Okay. And then your last two cards is the 10 of Diamonds and the 7 of Diamonds. The 10 of Diamonds is completion and success. Okay. I'm going to tell you, there's a chance that someone in your family could be passing away. There's a chance, okay? Because I feel like this could be a family situation, this ending. Doesn't have to be. It just could be the ending of a relationship. You're not friends, you're not connected, some sort of trouble, all right? Or news. But anyway, where you're going, this is a lot of joy, happiness. You're feeling very connected, very complete with yourself. I gotta say that it's the best you've ever communicated with yourself in your life. All right. What your awareness, you're very self-aware is what I feel. I also feel that you're coming into some sort of cash, whether it's through your job, you're getting a promotion, you're going up in your field, you're going to another place where you'll be making more money. I feel like there could be a contract, and I feel like this contract is sort of guaranteed. You got a 5-year contract or a year contract or something, and it's at this rate of pay, which is really good. Okay, so you feel very secure, happy, and it's more than you wished for. Like, because I think money was a problem in the past for you. I'm not sure, but you had money problems. Okay. And you were getting news and letters that you were worried about, and you could have taken a hit, a loss of, had to pay out, I don't know for what. But here you're getting it all back again. Okay, you're getting it all back, and it's going through down that road, in that new direction. You feared it a little bit, and at times you think, oh, have I done the right thing? You may second guess yourself, but that's the time when you go within and you spend a little time with yourself. And I see just a lot of discovery. I'm feeling like self-discovery, self-awareness. And the thing is that you get from this is that you don't second guess yourself anymore. You don't question. This feels right. I know it doesn't have the promise of everything yet, but it feels right. And this is what you're going with, is with your gut instinct now, not what you're told. Oh, everybody's doing it, so it must be good. Or you know what I mean? You're going with your gut instinct now. And it works. It's working. It's what you needed to do all this time, but it takes us a few years to learn this, a few turns around the sun we got to do to learn all this. And this is where you are learning it, Scorpio. Okay. It's kind of something to do with that age of Aquarius too, where we're all getting way more spiritually attuned, and in search. And after a step back, I feel like you're going to take many steps forward. Okay. And I think you'll have no regrets too about the decisions that you made. It took you a while to figure it out, but it's coming. It's coming for sure. So I'm very excited for you. A lot of doors opening this month, Scorpio. But don't forget, there is a door closing, and that's okay. You can let that go. It might be difficult for you, though. It might be hard for you. Not so easy as it seems, right? Otherwise, we would have went through it a long time ago. But this is a good thing for you. Okay, so don't worry about it. Anyway, I hope this resonates for you and helps you in the month to come. Happy birthday. And you can let me know in the comments. And if you're looking for a reading, you can email me at tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com. And I hope to see you soon. Bye now. Love you. Oops.